right, so is some of the romanticism taken away from Mother's Day when you tell your husband exactly what you want and exactly what you need?
No. For all the mamas out there, it is officially May. Mother's Day is just a couple of weeks away. And so if you have consistently been disappointed by what you have received or did not receive, I should say, on Mother's Day, then I feel a revolution coming.
We need that theme from Les Mis.
Les Mis, yes. It's a Mother's Day revolution. And my husband has many, many admirable qualities. He is a good, solid man. But he also has flaws, like any human being, right? I know I have more flaws than he does, but there is one flaw, and that is it's a little lacking when it comes to planning for a holiday like Mother's Day, right? And I have been, Jimmy's only 4, and I've already had a couple of disappointing Mother's Days. So
4 of them?
Not 4 of them, but 3 out of the 4.
5 of them?
The first one and the last one has been a little rough.
What made it rough?
There was literally hardly any acknowledgement whatsoever.
But isn't that sort of, just to side with Bart here for just a second and play husband defense attorney?
Sure.
Haven't you guys sort of established in your relationship, you just told us, when it comes to anniversaries,
correct,
you guys give each other a smack on the butt. That's all you really need.
Correct.
Are birthdays a big deal?
They typically no, because I just want to be able to go away. So as long as I can go away somewhere and do something, and he now that he watches, he'll watch Jimmy. That's one thing. We've never really gone big for birthdays, and for Christmas, it's always been experiences. So we never exchanged gifts for Christmas. We have always gone somewhere. That's changed now that we have a kid. But here's the difference with Mother's Day, right? This one hits different because it was such a labor to get pregnant and to have Jimmy. So because we went through not 1 but 2 rounds of IVF, and there were a lot of downs, and then that obviously grand up of being able to get pregnant and have Jimmy, I think because of everything that went into us getting pregnant and going through that process, it hits different than the other holidays do.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Than the other special occasions do. So this year, I am seeing my man for who he is. I am accepting him for who he is. And instead of setting myself up and once again getting disappointed, I'm just going to tell him point blank what I would like for Mother's Day.
He's a very practical guy. I think that he'd be down with this. Is he on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most romantic guy in the world? Where does he lie?
That he does not on the scale.
We're in the negative.
Wow. Unreadable.
You know what, though? That's okay, because he makes it up in so many other areas. You can't, it's like a video game, when you see all the strengths. Some strengths are just more than others. The same thing.
See, and here's the thing, it also depends on what your definition of romance is, right? So, some people might think it's very romantic that he gets up with me every single morning and makes my coffee and makes my lunch and, gets me out the door, or we'll go out to my car in the colder months and warm it up. And I would
count that.
I count that as well. It depends on what your love language is and what you deem is what you deem as romance. Now, if you think romance is your man surprising you with a dress to wear and taking you out to the symphony for a night, or making reservations to this fancy restaurant and making sure to order your favorite bottle of wine, maybe that's your definition of romance, and that has never happened, right? So I think it just depends on what you deem romantic. Now, back to Mother's Day. So again, I am just going to shoot him off an email. I kid you not. Or maybe I'll make a note and share the note with him. Regardless.
What will turn him off most? That's what you should go with.
Turn him off most. I think the email will be received the best.
Okay.
So we'll just send an email, and I'll be like, all right, so this is what I want you to do. I want you and Jimmy to get up. All right. I want you to go to Alon's and get me a cappuccino and a pain au chocolat, and come back to the house and come upstairs and deliver it to the bed. And then when I come downstairs, if there could be a beautiful bouquet of flowers and some cards, that would be great. I would actually prefer a handwritten, something crafty because, my husband is he's a good drawer. So if you and Jimmy can make me a handmade card from him, that would be fantastic. I would like to be able to have the afternoon to myself. yourself just to kind of relax or whatever, if you could have my favorite bottle of rosé chilling in the fridge, that would be great. I'm literally going to do step by step that, like, just if you can do this and acknowledging me as a mom on this day, we good.
We are so different, and I'm wondering where you guys fall into this also, because that sounds. If I know what's coming, it takes all the fun out of the day. Like if I know that I wake up and they're providing me the coffee that I've already asked for and all that, it takes the fun out of it. I want to be surprised a little bit.
I won't.
I understand. No, I was feeling it the same exact way. Like I'm sure he would appreciate it, but you would still appreciate it the same?
Yes, I'm still getting a gourmet cappuccino while I'm laying my butt in bed with a warm pan au chocolat. I'm a happy mom.
However we get there.
I got it. Even if I had to explain it, however we get there. Even if I have to say, for the floral arrangement, if you can please make sure XYZ flower, I will do it. I'd be like, don't put no BS carnation filler flower in there. I want peonies. I want hydrangeas. Give me a rose.
Okay, I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she feels passionately about it.
I'm getting the Mother's Day of my dreams this year.
The Bert Show.